This is Calvin Caston. It's May 15th on a breezy afternoon at northeastern Clinton. Is that being redundant? Saying breezy and northeastern Clinton in the same breath? It's always breezy here, it seems, at the Cougar athletic field. And if you're wondering why the Cougars are batting first in this game against the Plattsburgh High School Hornets, it's because it's a Plattsburgh home game. Plattsburgh field is unplayable, apparently, with the wet spring we've had. So they're playing all their games on the road. Jeb Asaph is leading off for the Cougars, facing pitcher Houston. Jerry Kowalski calling the balls and strikes. The umpire on the bases from Tupper Lake, Don Cody. That's fouled off and out of play between the backstops. A little game of Plinko going on. We'll stay to this game no more than another 2 hours and 11 minutes. Then we have to head to the Rouse's Point Village Board meeting. Asaph trying to protect the plate. Gets the bat on the ball. And Weekly grounds out to the pitcher Houston. We have one down. We'll be getting to the Rouse's Point Village Board meeting immediately after this game, or possibly before it is ended, but hopefully it'll be over by then. Now Jeremy Davison, the third baseman, steps in for the Cougars. And the pitch from Houston. That's fouled off and out of play. Just misses. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, but with the wind it seems a lot colder. It's a chin duster. John Houston winds and delivers. That's fouled up again and out of play again. Wind is blowing out to left field, so anything hit high in the air in that direction is going to carry. Maybe we'll see one on the parking lot today. Well, after one in the dirt. Throw to first. He'll be safe. He is safe. Tell you, Davison beats it out. And they heard the coach, first base coach, was probably Gadway, hollering outside, outside. And what that meant was, when you get right here, you got to run outside the baseline. You cannot be running in. You'll be running in foul territory. Excuse me. So the catcher has room to make that throw and make that play. So James Kehoe, the shortstop. We're reading about James' brother Pete Kehoe playing for the University of Rhode Island baseball team. Had a fine season. Team leading ERA, low ERA of 2.4, something along those lines. 2.41. It's out of play. Pete Kehoe had a 5-2 1-loss record with a team that was just under 500. So he had a fine season as a sophomore at the University of Rhode Island. Division I school, I believe. It was strike two. Kehoe also played 25 to 30 games in the outfield too. Reached for it and it's going to be caught. We couldn't get a definite idea on where that was heading. The wind right there, I think, took a hit away from Kehoe. I think that would have dropped, but the wind held it up enough so that the left fielder Miron could catch up with it. So I'll bring up Luke Wright, cleanup batter and second baseman for Rob Knowles Cougars. We got Houston pitching. His battery mate is, well, I guess we'll have to figure out who the battery mate is later. I've got two catchers, two center fielders listed. Chances are I wrote CF on one of them instead of just plain C for catcher. So we'll get back to that later. First baseman is McNichols. It's hit to the right side and it is squeezed by the second baseman, Mike Rivers. The shortstop is Matt Rivers. The third baseman is Longshore. The outfield is Miron and Hart. And one other fellow, Walker, I believe, and I think McMillan is the catcher. McMillan is indeed the catcher for Plattsburgh. The Cougar defense, on pitching rubber, we see Colin Allen. His battery mate is Eric Miller. Jeb Asaph is at first base. The second baseman is Luke Wright. Shortstop is James Kehoe, and at third base, Jeremy Davison. In the outfield, left to right, Rob Gay, Jared Jarvis, and Nate Dutill. Non-starters for the Cougars include Eric Gadway, Tyler Davison, and Bill Johnson. Non-starters for the Hornets are Terrell, Graves, Miscavige, and Carey. Miron, the left fielder, will lead off for Plattsburgh. Ryan Miron to face Colin Allen. Strike. Low, 1-1. Bottom half of the first inning, we are scoreless. Low, 2-1. Pitch from Allen. Strike 2, 2-2. That's ball 3. Wind is going to give it problems out there. He gets 3 bases. I thought it was caught. I thought Dutill made the catch, but apparently not. Gets all the way to third base. The wind on a high fly ball is going to really cause problems for the fielders. Now Mike Rivers at the plate. That's low. It's going to get away. There'll be no advance. Pat Goodall keeping him at third. Ball 4. Well, the first 2 batters are on for Plattsburgh. They have runners at the corners with nobody out. Now Nick Walker, the center fielder, steps in. Allen, the lefty, delivers. Strike 1. Rivers moves to second. The throw to Asaph was in the dirt. He'd been able to handle it cleanly. Not sure what would have happened on that one. There's a strike. Allen had 0-2 on the count. Runners at second and third with nobody out. Pitch is swung on. Comebacker. Allen checks the runners, goes to Asaph. Nice defensive play there by Colin Allen. Nice heads-up defensive play. First baseman McNichols steps in. Mike McNichols. And the pitch. Fouls it off, strike one. One and one. Here comes the runner. Miller was looking at the runner. So getting after that ball right away. I don't think they would have had him in either case if they went after it right away or not. So that gives the first run across for the Hornets. First run of the game. And a pitch. It's going to be high. That's fouled. Here comes another run. He's out. He is out. Miller, that one wasn't quite as far, but again, he was looking at the runner. Getting after that ball right away. And Allen there covering, so nice play all around. But Miller has to get that ball and not be distracted like a guy on a stolen base, go from first to second looking at the throw instead of concentrating on running to second base. It's the same thing there. That catcher has to go out, get that ball, assume that the runner is going to try to score. Not be distracted, worrying about whether he's running or not. That's two down, bases empty. Allen delivers. Just missed. Allen winds, delivers, hit to the left side. Keyhole with the long throw to first. Asaph in time for the out. Hornets score a run. They lead 1-0 at the end of one full here on Hometown Cable TV, worth your support. Calling down looks at strike one. Foul tip makes it 0-2. Top of the second. 1-0 Plattsburgh. And a pitch from Houston. Allen lines it to center field. It keeps going. Going to be sent to third. It'll be a stand-up three-bagger for Colin Allen, the center fielder. Was definitely fooling that center fielder Nick Walker. Now catcher Eric Miller steps in. Tying run at third base for Northeastern. With nobody out, here's the pitch. Ball one. And the umpire now has my rosters. The wind is taking them away. Swing and a miss. Allen dancing off third base. Houston taking his time. And the pitch. That's in the dirt. Full count. Fouled off. Fouled off again. 4. Well, Miller draws the walk. Cougars have runners at the corners with nobody out. And I think this is Nate Dutill stepping in. It'll be my best guess for the rest of this half inning. Strike one right down the pike. Strike 3. 1 down. Ball 1. That's ball 4. So the bases are full. And center fielder, the youngster on the team, Jared Jarvis at the plate. Base hit for Jarvis. And we are tied. Big hit for the young. Just as I was saying, big hit for the youngster, Jarvis. Our battery died. Now we have Jeff Asaph at the plate. I guess I'll be the nice guy and move down a ways here. I wouldn't think of going standing in front of somebody else and take pictures, but that's just me. That's how to play. Bases loaded, 1-1 to score, 1 out in the second inning. Asaph goes down swinging, so that's 2 down. And bring up Davison. I believe it's Rob Kay on second base for the Cougars. Other side, our roster went flying. Strike 1. Hit quickly to the left side, long throw to first. In time. Cougars pick up a run. It's 1-1 going to the bottom of the second. Kevin Hart leading off the bottom of the second, a 1-1 ball game. Pitch from Allen. Strike. Strike 2. Evens the count, 2-2. And a pitch. That's got the wind to help it. Deep center field. And he'll get 2 bases out of it. High towering fly ball. Oh, the type the wind is really going to assist. Now Mike Bergman, the designated hitter, Steps in pitch from Allen. Ball one. Nice stop by Miller. And it was ball three. Strike. Another fly ball. This one's halfway up the hill. What's the wind will do for you today? You get it up in the air, it's going to sail. Well, it's a 2-1 lead now for Plattsburgh. Brian Longshore, the third baseman, at the plate. Nobody out. Bottom of the second. Strike. There's a bunt. Safe at first. Safe at first, right. Slow to get over there. I think they were not sure why he was so slow to get over there. Obviously playing toward the middle. Asaph fielded it and had to hold his throw up. Allen also slow to get there, but he was going after the ball. He thought he could field it. So now McMillan, the catcher, at the plate. Runners at the corners for Plattsburgh. Ball one. Having a run down. We'll just get the run home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's going to be out at the plate. Good heads up play there. Good heads up play there by the Cougars. Luke Wright firing to the plate. Asaph getting it to second right away, not waiting too long. And they get the runner Bergman. So 1 out, runner at second. Josh McMillan takes it high. Ball four. Well, McMillan gets a free pass. Runners at first and second. Shortstop Matt Rivers, the batter. With 1 out, he fouls off the first pitch. Top of the order on deck. Well, you know, the Cougars like to get this batter retired. Two balls and a strike. Strike two. 2-2. Pat Goodell at third. Strike three. Foul tipped. And Miller's able to hang on to it. So it's a strikeout. 2 down, and Ryan Miron, the left fielder, will step in now. The Hornets leadoff man coming to the plate. Batting lefty, let's see if he'll try to bunt down that third base side. Bunt his way on. He wouldn't normally do that with the third baseman playing deep. Might have a shot at it, a surprise bunt. Or a bunt down the first base side too. No, 2-1. Kowalski good about giving the count once in a while. Some umps never do it, and you wonder what the count is at all times. Dutil grabs it in right field, battling the wind all the way. As we look at the new track here at Northeastern Clinton, hasn't been put into use yet. They get the rubber coating on the oval out there. After 2 full, Hornets lead 2-1. James Kehoe looks at ball 1. Top of the 3rd inning. May 15th. Houston delivers low. Strike at the knees. Golfed it. Foul ball up on the tarmac. And he didn't get particularly, he golfed that one, didn't really get a good swing at it. And it ends up bouncing onto the tarmac. A long foul ball. Foul tipped, wasn't hung on to. So it's not a dropped 3rd strike because it was a foul ball. Had it been hung on to, it would have been a strikeout. On the ground to 3rd, long throw to 1st. So it goes from 3rd baseman Longshore to McNichols, who put the tag on. We have 1 down. And 2nd baseman Luke Wright, the batter. In a pitch. Fouled off. Strike 1. One. High fly ball, left field. And it's catch. It's catched. It's caught by the left fielder Ryan Miron. No routine pop-ups today. Everything goes in that air. And the height to it has that potential dropping in. Now Colin Allen, the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 3rd inning. A Plattsburgh home game here at Northeastern. Allen hits it foul. Strike 1. One delivery. 1 after 1 in the dirt. Bounced off the catcher McMillan. So it's 1 and 2. 2 outs, nobody on in the 3rd. And the pitch. Line shot. Grass cutter. A sinking liner that Mike Rivers made a nice catch on. Grabbed that inches from the ground. And the Cougars are scoreless in their half of the 3rd after 2.5. Plattsburgh 2, Northeastern 1. 2nd baseman Mike Rivers Thanks, ball one. Fouls it off. Nice and sunny at the moment. The wind has died down. It's almost pleasant out here. That's another one in the dirt. There's a bunt down the line. Throw to first. No throw to first. Infield hit for Rivers. Looks like Dave Southwood's going to come enjoy the ball game. Now let's see. This is Nick Walker up for the Hornets. Ball gets away from Miller. Swing and a miss. Foul ball. Fouled off. Goes after it in the dirt. And allows the Rivers to go to third base. Now Mike McNichols steps in, one out. A runner at third base. Plattsburgh looking to add to their 2-1 lead. Allen's pitch just misses low. Hit sharply through the left side. I'll bring up Kevin Hart, the right fielder. Close. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Mike Bergman, the batter. McNichols at first, instead of going right toward second, leads off away from the bag. I guess that way he won't have to dive back in. But it really shortens your lead. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss, strike out. So we're going to go to the 4th inning. Hornets leading the Cougars. Eric Miller takes a pitch in the dirt, ball 1. 3-1 Top of the fourth. Plattsburgh leading the Cougars. Popped up. Out of play. John Houston winds and delivers. Hit to second. To first in time. One down. Well, that went from Rivers to McNichols. Now Nate Dutail steps in.
Keep it low, John. Keep it low.
Strike one.
Good start. Good start. Slow down, John.
Strike two. Strike three. Two down. Now left fielder Rob Gay, the batter. Houston's pitch is low, ball one. Ball two. 2 outs. 2-0 pitch. Strike. 2 balls and a strike. Strike two, evens count. 2-2. And a pitch. Strike three. So the Cougars go down in order. Nothing across in their half of the fourth. We're halfway through the ball game. The Hornets leading Northeastern by a 3-1 margin. Brian Longshore, the batter. Plattsburgh, half of the fourth. Strike 3-1. Allen delivers. Tried to hold up, and the ball hit the bat. So it's strike two. Would have been ball four, but the ball hit the bat. Well, it's a payoff pitch. And hits it sharply. Keyhole, between the wickets. And Longshore will reach. Catcher Josh McMillan. Bunts at it. Strike one. One and one. Just misses. 2-1. 2-2. Strike three. One down. Now shortstop Matt Rivers steps in. Strike one. Fouled off. Top of the order, Ryan Miron on deck. It's lofted. Maybe in between her. It's going to drop in. Looks like a line drive in the scorebook. A base hit. Ryan Miron steps in. Allen delivers. Ball 1. One. Runners at first and second. Strike 2. Reaches for it. If it stays in play, it's going to be trouble. It's going to drop in. They'll score a run. It'll be a double for Miron. Opposite field double. Actually, no. Yeah, opposite field. Second baseman Mike Rivers steps in with 2 ducks on the pond. First base open. Lines a shot into short left center field. That will chase home 2 more for the Plattsburgh side. So Rivers comes through with a big hit. Still just 1 out. And Nick Walker, the center fielder, at the plate for Plattsburgh. Fair ball. No, foul ball. Foul ball. Nice try by Asaph. Allen delivers. I think it's a 2-2 count to Walker. And the pitch in the dirt. See if it's a full count here. Kowalski doesn't indicate. Oh, 3-1, I guess. I was way off in the count. 3-1. Ball 4. Runners at the corners. Coach Rob Knowles is going to pay a visit to the pitching rubber. Runners at the corners, cleanup man at the plate. Makes it low. Mike McNichols, the batter. He's the first baseman. Swing and a miss. Line drive, base hit. And we'll have runners at the corners again. Another run batted in for Plattsburgh. Now the 8th batter of the inning, Kevin Hart. Just 1 out here in the 4th. Ball 1. Line shot, base hit. Now Coach Knowles will make his pitching change. Second trip to the rubber. Jeremy Davison is now pitching for Northeastern. Mike Bergman is the batter. Allen went to center field. Left fielder Rob Gay came in to play third. And center fielder Jared Jarvis went to left, I believe. Ball 4 is going to load the bases. Brian Longshore, the batter. Bases full of Hornets. And the Cougars are about to get stung or not. And look for a double play. You throw the first double play to end the inning. So James Keyhole starts an inning-ending double play. Gets the unassisted put out at second and fires to Asaph for the out. The Hornets send up 10 batters. We'll figure out the score. This is Jared Jarvis. He looks at ball 1. Fifth inning, hit to third. In time, 1 down. Goes from Longshore to McNichols, and it brings up Jeb Asaph. Ball 1. I figure it's about an 8-1 score here. Ball 2. Plattsburgh leading Northeastern in the top of the 5th. Into the crowd. Look out here. Brings up Jeremy Davison. Swings at the first offering. Shallow center field. Hangs up there long enough to get caught. We have 2 down. James Keyhole, the shortstop, who's hit the ball as far as anybody today, but his long ball was foul. The last trip up there. Wind picking up for him, so I'm sure he'd like to put another one up in the air in fair territory. Runner at second, Asaph, 2 down. Strike. And he gets under it. It's a pop-up and drops in. It's going to drive in a run. That's another one that'll look like a line drive in the scorebook. He'll accept it, but he turns and says, "Is that a hit?" "Yeah, that's a hit. Nobody touches it." An RBI single, and Luke Wright, the batter. 8-2 the score on the top of the 5th. Plattsburgh home game, although it's being played at Northeastern.
You ready, Ryan?
Strike 1. Foul ball. And the pitch. Oh, goes after one high. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with that one. Drops it into center field. Should be at least 2 bases. Right, we'll stop at second. Here comes Asaph. 8-3 ball. Excuse me, that's a keyhole. Asaph had scored and keyhole's hit. So Luke Wright went after a high one, but he knew what he wanted to do with it, and drops it into center field for a double. Now Colin Allen at the plate. Strike one. On the ground. The second. Over to first. For the out. So it goes from Rivers to McNichols. Cougars pick up a couple. It's 8-3. Plattsburgh after 4.5. Josh McMillan takes ball 1. Bottom of the 5th. Ball 2. Davison delivers. Ball 3. Strike. 3-1 to count. And a pitch. Strike 2. High in the strike zone. It's a groan out of the Plattsburgh fans. That looked about shoulder high. Little payoff pitch. In the dirt. Ball 4. Now Matt Rivers the batter. 1 on and nobody out. There's a throw to second. He'll be in there. Ooh. Good try. Plattsburgh leading it 8-3. Strike. We weren't informed of this game. We were listening to Ducky Drake, and he mentioned the sports schedule, and we were half listening, and after he finished, he said to myself, I said, did we just hear that there's a game at Northeastern today? I was going to go to Seton Catholic girls game against Northern Adirondack in Plattsburgh. It's lofted to the right side. Dutil sticks with it and makes the catch. Oh, nice grab there by the right fielder Dutil. Gets us to the top of the order, and Ryan Miron. One of the reasons we chose, well, several reasons why we chose this one. First of all, it's a lot closer game. And we have to be in Rouse's Point for 7. But there's also the fact that we've gone to 3, 4, 5 different Asaph, nice play there on assisted put out. 3, 4, or 5 different NAC events this year that were canceled, rescheduled, or whatever. And nobody told us about it. So we're just tired of chasing after the Bobcats and finding no game. Mike Rivers the batter. We rely heavily on coaches and ADs to keep us informed of their changes. And when they don't do that, it really messes up our schedule. Our hometown cable schedule here in the Northern Tier is 3.5 hours of programming every day. And if we don't get a game, what a nice catch by Luke Wright. Nice running catch. So if we don't get a game on a particular day, it really puts a hole in our programming schedule. Plus, it means that we didn't get somebody that we could have taped and captured their event for posterity. Plattsburgh scoreless in their half of the fifth. We're going to the sixth, still 8-3 PHS. Eric Miller is the batter as we start the sixth inning. I'm going to keep track of the time here. We have a board meeting to attend to videotape. Eric. Strike two. That's way high. Full count. Yanks is foul and out of play. This one will be in fair territory in center field, and it's going to be in there. Miller will get second. He'll be standing in safely at second base. Do not adjust your sets. We'll do the adjustment here. There we go. We're back. Back on the level. Nate Dutil, the batter. Three in the sixth, nobody out. Strike called. Gonna be out of play and foul. Just missed. See people here in shorts and t-shirts, and people arriving wearing blankets. Really kind of chilly. Dutil hits it to right field. It's caught. No advance. Miller didn't want to take a chance on it. His team down by so many. The batter now is Rob Gay. Just misses ball one. One out in the top of the sixth. Swing and a miss. That's two strikes. Low and away. Lofted. Foul ball. I'm playing the bases here. Cody from Tupper Lake. First name is Don Cody. And we all know that the lumber business, a lot of French Canadians ended up in the Tupper Lake area. A lot of French Canadian names there. So he spells his Cody as strike three. C-O-A-D as in dog, Y. Jared Jarvis, the batter. But my guess is that he's probably he went back in the genealogy related to the Cotes, the C-O-T-E-S. So the Cotes and the Cotes and the Cotes. Well, chances are his ancestors spelled their name C-O-T-E at one time. Wind really starting to whip again. That's in the dirt. Trailing by 5. Coach Rob Knowles being cautious with his base runners. It's hit to the left side. Foot was off the bag. Or was it on? Nope. Got him, he said. I was saying foot was off the bag, but apparently not. Third baseman almost got a little too fancy there. That was Longshore. But able to make the throw that Nichols could stretch for. Cougars are scoreless, going to the bottom of the 6th. 8-3, Plattsburgh leads. Center fielder Nickel Walker will lead off the Hornets half of the 6th. Davison delivers. Strike 1. Strike 2, 0-2. Fair ball. Asaph comes down limping. I don't know if the runner stepped on his toe or what. Now Mike McNichols, the batter. I believe the batter was running in fair territory there. It might have been called out. If I think umpire Cody's talking about that right now to first base coach Manchester. Got to run in foul territory when the play is behind you like that. Hit up the middle, base hit. Nichols will round and stay put. Right fielder Kevin Hart, the batter. Strike. Fouled off. Popped up. Nice try. Almost got him at first. Almost a double play. 2 down. So McNichols almost doubled up now. Mike Bergman, designated hitter. Over to first, they've got him. And a rundown, he's going to make it. He's going to make it in there. Ball came up. Apparently the ball got Asaph in the mouth or in the nose. That was a nice pickoff by Miller, but the throw was a little low. It turns out to be a break for Plattsburgh. And they lead 8-3 here in the 6th. Strike. Fouled off. Just missed. Outside, ball 4. Runners at first and second. Brian Longshore steps in. Hard hit. Keyhole to right for the force. Hornets scoreless in the 6th. We're going to the 7th. Plattsburgh leading at 8-3. Jeb Asaf at the plate. Ball 1. Top of the 7th. Houston delivers. 1-1. It's the bat on it. 1 down. Second baseman Mike Rivers making the catch. Now Jeremy Davison. And the pitch. Strike 1. Hit sharply through the left side. That's a base hit. Now a little first ball hitting. It's caught in left field. That was James Keyhole. And the Cougars are down to their last out. Luke Wright, the second baseman at the plate. Ball 1. Well, we've certainly had colder afternoons here at Northeastern, but this has been a chilly one. Strike 1-1. Houston delivers. Hit to center field, deep center field. And it is caught. Nice job of getting back there and catching that. So right, a long, towering fly ball to center field, but Nick Walker able to squeeze it for the final out. Plattsburgh defeats Northeastern Clinton by a final of 8-3, and that's the way it was in CVAC varsity baseball at Northeastern Clinton Central School in beautiful downtown Champlain. You've been watching and hopefully supporting Hometown Cable's efforts.